It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Sailor's Grave Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Fields version 2, described as a hoppy, hazy, juicy farmhouse ale, coming in at 5.7% ABV. 355 milliliter can. The colour on the can matches the colour on my face. I've been out sunbathing today in the UK. Let's get this beer out into a glass, see what we get. Oh, love that. Really like that, where you get a, from start to finish, glug 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 glug, you get the whole can in the glass in one shot. Look at that for a beer. What a lovely looking beer, well presented beer. At this stage of the beer review, I want to say a massive thank you to Mick from Australia. Mick, the Australian beer, I'm going to call him the Juggernaut today, the Australian beer Juggernaut, who sends us some fantastic beer from Australia. He really has. I mean Juggernaut in that I've reviewed more Australian beer than probably anybody else in the world. And I'm from Wales in the UK. I just feel like the channel is filled now with fantastic Australian beer reviews. And it's that Juggernaut, it's that power behind it, which is Mick, who's powering this whole thing forward. So thank you very much to Mick in Australia. On with the beer review. We got nice levels of carbonation. You've seen the carbonation on the pour, really kind of like, I give it a bit of a rigorous pour, and it went up and it went back down again. So suggests to me that it might be a little bit sour. Let's first of all give you the look. Hazy, amber coloured beer, good levels of carbonation. Let's get the aroma. Wow, what have they described it? Hazy Fields version 2, hoppy, hazy, juicy farmhouse. So it's gonna be like this, a really hoppy, maybe funky farmhouse style beer at 5.7% ABV. It smells terrific. Just so juicy. So I mentioned it just now, I've been out in the sun all day. I'm just gonna, you can see my hair's still wet. Lay there all day in the sun today, didn't do too much. 7:30 at night, went for a quick shower, back down 7:45, bang on with a beer review. And you know when you've been in the sun all day, you get a bit crispy, you get a bit dry, you get a bit thirsty. There's nothing I want more than to get the aroma of this beer right now, because it's just, I mean, sour beers are refreshing, so are hazy IPAs. To get that kind of combination together, well, it's going to be, should be awesome. Cheers, everybody. Loads of carbonation. Oh. Boom! Boom! Stone the Crows, Stone the Crows. What a massive hit of two things at exactly the same time. One part of my brain was thinking, wow, this is really sour. And the other part of my brain was going, wow, this is really hoppy. Take a deep breath. Let's go again. Oh, and the carbonation just adds to that kind of aggressive flavour, that big push, punch, smash of flavour that hits you. Tremendous, absolutely tremendous beer. Stone the Crows. Let's break it down. I'm gonna have to break it down per mouthful. It's just so complicated. carbonation. Mango, pineapple, tropical fruit, sourness. Carbonation. It's hoppy. There's a little bit of kind of spicy, peppery burn on the back end. The bitterness is coming through on the back end slightly, and then mixed with that kind of slight sourness. It's insane. It really is insane. It's something quite remarkable. It's something very different. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, okay. It's July here in the UK, and the sun is the hot topic at the moment. It's like we're all basking in the sun because we had a terrible June. It rained most of June here in the UK, 2019, at least in South Wales. And then July has just been this monumental, fantastic month of sunshine so far. But I've mentioned the sun a few times in the other Australian beer reviews, and there's some people out there, I've never been to Australia, so I don't know, so I do apologise in advance, but I always mention, oh, this would be great in the Australian sunshine, blah-de, blah-de, blah, and then I get some comments on YouTube saying, it's not always hot in Australia, we have cold winters, it depends what part of the country, and of course, it's just what we're spoon-fed here in the UK as to what Australia kind of is perceived in our minds, especially if you've never been to the country. So yeah, apologies in advance. I'm going to talk about the sunshine, but I'm going to talk about the sunshine in this country, in the UK right now, and just how refreshing and lovely and juicy this beer is. It's perfect. Drinkability is incredible. So I'm at the stage of the beer review now where I need to stop. I need to stop drinking it because I need to take a thumbnail, a picture of this beer for the thumbnail of the video. But it's one of those beers I just want to slug back. I just want to bang, smash it back. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. I'm going to rate it. Looks good. Smells good. Tastes incredible. Sailor's Grave Brewing Fields version 2, a hoppy, hazy, juicy farmhouse ale. Tremendous stuff, tremendous stuff. I'm going to rate it, and I'm going to give it, wow, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.